Hello friends, my name is Lori and I'm excited about planning the month of March with you. So grab your favorite journal or notepad and let's do this together. Hey friends, thank you for joining me on this second bullet journal episode. I am actually getting ready to head out the door, going to church this morning, and then hopefully when I get back this afternoon, I'm gonna finish editing. Fingers crossed, I have this video done by this evening. So if it is still Sunday, I succeeded. If it's not, I apologize. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it is March. March is here. And when it comes to my bullet journal, I actually really struggled with March. Not because I didn't have a vision or ideas of how I wanted my journal to look. It just came, when it came time to executing those ideas, it fell a little flat and I had to redo a couple of pages. You will find as you watch my journaling that I am a beginner and there are a lot of growing pains for me. So hopefully be patient. Maybe you'll take away some good ideas, some inspiration, or you might say, okay, now I know what not to do. Either way, we're learning together. So I hope you enjoy and let's plan. So I gathered a few things that I want to use in this month's bullet journal. I guess you could call this my vision board. I love the heart-shaped plant prints on my One Canoe 2 planner from 2021. I love all the greens. Of course, when you think March, you do think greens. And I love the terracotta. There's my washi tape. And this month, I will be celebrating my 27th anniversary. So I want to implement this love quote from Longfellow. I'm trying to stay consistent with this year's bullet journal. So the first page of my cover page, I want to continue the envelope with the card. But as you can see, and you will see, I'm not happy with what I've come up with. I don't like my drawings here. So I'm actually going to change this out in just a minute, but I'm going to go on to the next page. Hopefully inspiration will hit and I'll be able to create something that I like. But I can tell you I love having the small calendar on one side with the vertical space where I can look at the calendar, write down important dates, events. It's all right there. I don't know about you, but when I write things down, that's when it sticks in my brain. So, looking at the calendar, writing out things that I need to do for the month, hopefully that will help me remember what I have to do. I know I've said this before, I am not an artist. I have other talents. Art is not one of them, or I should say drawing is not one of them. But I enjoy it. And anytime I can use these, I guess it's pronounced Artix or ARTX acrylic markers, I am going to use them. They are so much fun. I feel like they take even a remedial artist like me, and just by using these markers, it makes my artwork so much better than it actually is. They're very easy to add shading and dimension to your drawings, which, like I said, it can take a D quality drawing to maybe a C. Hey, I'm happy with C's. C's are passing. I'm sorry, guys. This is supposed to be relaxing, and I'm going on and on about my barely passing artwork. I promise no more. So, oh gosh, I say that, and then I just noticed this mistake. If you look at my vertical space, I mislabeled it. I put my week, and it actually should be my month, because this is where I'm just going to put those bullet points for, things I got to remember for the month of March. So I'm going to fix that. Little washi tape, cover that up. We're good to go. By the way, I'm a little obsessed with bullet points. What is it about that dot, that symbol, that introduces items on a list that just helps us remember things so well? I don't know, it's funny. If there is a bullet point in front of a word, it just sticks in my brain for some reason. Okay, here I am getting rid of that cover page. Oh, goodbye. Starting over, putting something new in its place. And speaking of symbols, there is the heart. It is my favorite. Is it a symbol? Is it a shape? I don't know, but I love it. And even though it's not February, I thought because it's my anniversary month and because I'm using that heart-shaped plant, that it would still be appropriate to use the hearts. And it's my journal, so I will do whatever I want, and you should too. I picked up the lace ribbon from the Dollar Tree. Guys, I am finding, I probably went a whole year without going into the Dollar Tree. And just in the last few months, I've been going and I am finding the best stuff there. I was thinking, my goodness, why have I not been in this store more than, just in the last few months? I really have found candles, like I said, lace ribbon, stickers. It has been a great resource for my bullet journal. And to finish my cover page, I am just adding some cutout hearts from my washi tape. My weeks page is going to be super easy to do. I am going to stay consistent with what I did last month. Just cutting out some boxes from scrapbook paper. Again, this is Everyday Essentials Park Lane paper from Joann Fabrics, which, oh my goodness, who is so depressed to hear that Joann Fabrics is going out of business? I couldn't believe it. I was so sad. There is a Joann Fabrics on the exit on my way home from work. And so sometimes I will stop and just go in, grab some stuff. I am going to be so sad when they close. So anyway, why did I even bring that up? Now I am depressed. But anyway, staying consistent, just doing a simple box for each week with the number 1, 2, week 3, week 4, adding some washi tape and some stickers, and we are done. February's health tracker was my least favorite page. I gotta say, this month, I'm loving it. I, got to draw a lot on this page. And, still, I found that I like my labels to be on scrapbook paper. But it was just fun to draw this page with my Let's Train, which, guys, I am signing up. Actually, I might even do it this evening. My sister, who is a marathon runner, she has talked me into, I'm not running, but I am going to walk the 10K Flying Pig race. The Flying Pig is a marathon in Cincinnati. It's every May, and my sister talked me into at least walking in the 10K. So I am going to do that. I'm going to use my health tracker to keep track of how many miles I walk in a week. So March 1st, I am ready to train, ready to get into shape. I gotta get up to, 10K is 6 point something miles. So I'm feeling confident. I think I can do it. I'm not there right now, but I know if I work hard, I will be able to get there and walk, at least finish. I don't know how fast I'll be, but I will finish the 10K. But anyway, I've got my my tracker for my miles, my weight. I used kites. You think of March, you think wind and kites. So I wanted to use kites for my sleep tracker. And then last month I used a stencil wheel for documenting my moods, and I really liked that. So I'm going to use that again. And this is just a really useful page, and I think I like it because this is the most interactive. I mean, every day I'm putting down how much sleep I've got. It's fun to look back and see what kind of mood I was in. Is there a pattern? Am I always in a grouchy mood when I go to work? Well, probably. How can I fix that? Is it because I only got 4 hours of sleep the night before? So it's just, I don't know, interesting just to look and, if I'm feeling poorly, feeling unmotivated, maybe just by keeping track of what I'm doing, how much sleep I'm getting, that will help me make changes, help me better myself. If you're wondering, each heart on the plant represents 5 days in a week, and I will just write how many miles on the heart that I walked that day, and then the total mile in the terracotta pot. Looking at my mood tracker, suddenly I'm thinking of the song, When You're Happy or Sad, and that's all I got. I cannot think of what that song is, and that's the only part of the lyrics that I can remember. So, okay, help me out, guys. Oh, my goodness, I am acting silly. I must be tired. I'm going to have to fill in on my mood tracker purple for tired and maybe slap happy. Okay, anyway, moving along, birthdays and anniversaries. Like I said earlier, this year, me and Toby will celebrate 27 years of marital bliss. And I can honestly say, we have our good times. We have lots of good times. Like every couple, you've got your ups, you've got your downs. But there is not one person in this world that I would rather spend 27 years with than my Toby. Okay, too much banter. I really need to tell you what I'm doing on this bullet journal page. So I wanted to do, I think they call this a Dutch door, with the celebrate word at the top and then birthdays on one side of the door and my anniversary on the other. The only thing is, of course, guys, I am not happy with the way this is looking. I am not liking my letters on the word celebrate, and I don't know, the colors, they just don't fit. I keep adding more and more, and I think that makes it look worse and worse. So, or is it worse and worst? Anyway, whatever it is, I'm about to change it. So I'm gonna cover all this up, except for the Dutch door, with scrapbook paper and just kind of start again. But you know what? That is, what is fun about working in your bullet journal. You make it your own, you do it the way you want, and if you don't like something, take it off, hopefully without ripping it like I'm trying to do right now. But yeah, just change it. You're working at your pace. There's no deadline. You can finish it, when you want. So if you have to do a page over again, that's okay. No big deal. Here, I just cut out some boxes for my celebrate letters, and I wanted you guys to notice, do you see the little 27, the number 27? I just thought that was just perfect. It represents the number of years that we have been married. It's simple. It just looks elegant, the number 27. That's one of my favorite things about this page. But there I am. I'm using stencils. I don't trust myself anymore with just kind of freehanding my letters. So stencils in boxes, I really like this look. And there is my little Kodak printer. I'm gonna print up a picture of me and Toby and add it to my Dutch door. And it's that time again, time for a coffee break, because coffee shops and journaling were made to go together. So of course I'm headed to the coffee Peddlar for my March's sip of the month and a little planning time. Looking at the menu, I wonder what I will pick this month. The frozen Snickers mocha. Chocolate and caramel in a cup. What could go wrong? Nothing. If you are new to my channel, Once a month, I do a bullet journal episode, and I have in that episode a sip of the month segment. And that's just where I feature a coffee drink from our favorite coffee shop, the Coffee Peddler. Just trying to give them a shout out, give them some business. Although I don't think they need my help because everybody in my local town, we know the coffee shop is the best. Now in January, I had the hot butter toffee. And so I'm just comparing the two. Which one is my new favorite? Is it still the hot butter toffee or Snickers? I have to apologize. When I was working on my news page and my monthly memories page, my phone went dead and I was not able to record myself working. And so here's the finished product. I just tried to draw little newspapers for the top headlines of March. I like to write those down again so I can go back, see what was happening in that moment in time. And then my memories page, the green portion, the bottom portion, it's an envelope, and I will put pictures and, if there's a concert that I go to, I'll put the ticket to that concert, notes, cards, whatever I want to remember, it's going to go in that little pocket. While reflecting on my February bullet journal, I realized that I was missing just an area where I could make random notes and jot down random thoughts. And so I thought, you know what, in March, I am going to add a notes page. And so I got out my ruler. And I wanted this to be very simple. The only scrapbook paper that I'm using is, again, just to make boxes with my letters for March and notes. But everything else, I am just going to use a ruler and pens, pencils, just to draw little boxes to represent notepads. And I really like how this turned out. And I really think, just like my health tracker, I will utilize this page a lot. Just using each one of those little notepad boxes to jot down thoughts for the month. And, I didn't do a savings page, so I'm going to add savings probably in this box where I'm making kind of the cloud box with the scalloped edges. I'm probably going to write my savings in that box. And so just other things that I want to document for the month of March. I used a stencil to make the circles for my notepads, and other supplies that I used. Of course, we talked about my markers. I use an Archer and Olive bullet journal. I could not be happier. It is top-notch quality. I love it. From the cover to the bookmarks, it's just a very beautiful book that I look forward to filling with all of my, plans and memories. Here I'm just using different shades of green to fill in. I kind of wanted to morph the heart-shaped plant with four-leaf clovers, so that's kind of the look I was going for. But yeah, just filling these in with different shades of green, again, just by adding different strokes, different colors. It makes the hearts almost look 3D when you look at them up close. And my favorite color to use, I love using the white, just adding little white dots. It just adds so much. And here is one last look at what I have created for the month of March's bullet journal. Oh, look, a piece of gold. That must be a sign. I know I'm gonna have good luck the month of March, because March is the month of rainbows and pots of gold, the first day of spring, and my anniversary. I think it's going to be a month to remember. I so enjoyed spending this time planning March with you. And if you like this content, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, my friends, much luck.